Welcome to Talking Tech, our new video series
Whoa, whoa,
where
whoa, 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 whoa. I know you're the boss, but that's my line. Welcome to Talking Tech, our new web series where we talk with Hillsborough teachers and staff about their experience with virtual teaching and learning. I'm Todd McDonald, the Technology Integration Coordinator, and I'm here with Dr. Ann Tunis. Thank you so much for joining us.
so happy to be here, Todd.
So for the finale, as you can see, I dressed up, so I'm very excited for this last interview of the school year. So Dr. Ann Tunis, what is the biggest success in your eyes of this period of unprecedented flexible learning?
You know, Todd, there have been so many successes, so many that they're so hard to count off. But honestly, I'm most proud as a superintendent. I'm most proud of our teachers who quickly transitioned to this remote learning environment on a dime. I mean, it literally was like a day. And their willingness to try new platforms and apps with students. Honestly, I'm proud of our tech team who assisted teachers and continue to encourage them to give it a try. All these things, every time I listen to one of the tech talks, I love watching them because I see what the work that our teachers are doing. I'm proud of everyone who rose to the challenge and came out having grown personally and professionally. This was difficult on everybody. This was a challenge for everybody. But this is the true meaning of lifelong learning and ongoing learning. This is what we do all the time. I think our teachers have been the best model for our students and our parents. And watching people just starting to tiptoe out of their comfort zones into something that they weren't sure about, it really does the heart good to see it, because all this work that our technology team and our teachers and our staff have been working on for the last 7, 8, 9 years, we're seeing it. We always saw it, but now it's like the truth is in the pudding here. Here it is, and we're seeing it. I also love the way our teachers continue to connect with our students. They nurtured the relationships, and some of the relationships, they've even found a way to get them even better because of the environment that they're in. They miss seeing the kids miss seeing them. Parents are getting a glimpse into the classroom where they wouldn't have had that before. And I just think there's so many positive things to be happy about.
Yeah, I agree, Dr. Antunes. I think it's been amazing to see all the work that people have been putting in and all of the benefits of that. I know for me as a parent, watching my child learn, it's a whole different experience, and I feel like a partner in learning. So I'm sure Hillsborough parents are so appreciative of the efforts as well. So what do you think this looks like moving forward? What's next for us as a district? What's next for teachers and students?
Honestly, I really hope everyone continues to build upon their learning and perhaps re-envision how our classrooms will look upon our return. We are going to return. We're not sure exactly when or how, but we are going to return. And I think this was a game changer. And our teachers and students changed it. I'm not sure that we can go back to the way we've been doing it. And we've been doing it pretty well. But I think that this provides an opportunity for students and staff to revision exactly what the learning and the facilitating and the teaching is going to look like. And while it can be a bit scary, I think that as people reflect upon it, in the end, I think it's also exciting and invigorating. And honestly, if anyone can do it, it's our staff. Our staff can do it.
Our staff, absolutely amazing. I've been so impressed with, I could have done 1,000 more talking techs. Everybody has a success story to share. And it's been so interesting to hear about the things that are going on from our team. It's really just been blowing me away. And it makes me so proud to be part of like the Hillsborough community.
I'm with you. I watch every tech talk, all the bits and bytes, and I find myself smiling and laughing and learning something and going, oh, I'm going to try that. I want to try that. If they can do it, I bet I can do it. So it's encouraging others to also get out of their comfort zones, which is nice.
Yeah, I think you are actually my super fan, the number one fan of the series. So when you start a fan club, we need a good name for it. I don't know, like
We'll
like
come
a
up with
little.
something.
Yeah, we'll come with something. I know you also you've asked me a couple questions throughout the series since you are such a super fan. And I think that I've gotten some of those questions from other people as well. So I think I'd like to wrap this series by letting you ask me a couple of those burning questions people have about talking tech.
Okay, and these are some really burning questions, Todd. So one of my questions is, so what exactly is the wooden structure you were building in the room behind you?
So I've had that question a lot. There were questions about, there were some guesses. What was I framing? Was it a giant bookshelf? It was actually a loft bed that I built for my 9-year-old daughter. So that answers the mystery of the wooden structure is
I-
put,
I've
put
got
the
another one
bed.
though.
Okay, what else?
I've got another question. How many hats do you actually own?
Okay, so what I own versus what I've made the rotation of Talking Tech are two different things. This is the new hat for today's occasion. It matches the blazer. This is my new hat. Um, I also have this hat that is more of my like working outside hat. So it's got the mesh back. It's good for ventilation. That has not made the series until now. I have my Hopewell hat from when I coached baseball. This is a classic. My original Heightstown Rams hat from 1997 when I played varsity baseball. That's right, folks. I'm not just a tech nerd. I was once an athlete, varsity 3 years. Tell your friends. This is my Liverpool hat. Go Reds. We've got the Eagles hat, of course. Go Birds. I got my Drexel hat.
Of course.
That was one of my programs for a master's degree. My USA soccer hat, I believe, made the most appearances in the videos. It's gotten some paint and spackle on it, so it's been moved to a different section. And then the last one in the rotation is my Flyers hat. Go Flyers. There are more hats that are kind of beat up, and they could definitely not make the series, but some of those have made appearances. And I do have a bit of a problem with hats. And in some of the original videos of the series, I actually had a hat rack in place. That's going to definitely go back in here, but I need to make a bigger one. So
And
yes,
we have
I have lots of hats, and it may or may not be covering up my receding hairline.
and then Todd, on a more serious note, what do you believe has been your biggest success or the tech team's biggest success with this transition?
Yeah, I was so impressed with the way our team pivoted initially. We put so much effort into planning what resources do we need, what can we provide, what tools are going to be used. Let's get people trained up in classroom. So there was this scramble in the beginning to get everything ready. And I had this fear that once that got settled, people would just kind of, okay, I know classroom now, we're going to take our time. But our staff wanted to keep moving full steam ahead. What else can we do? What else can we do? They wanted to constantly engage the students. And I am most proud of how our tech team has stepped up and met that challenge. And we have done so many one-on-one trainings, so many emails. I actually have some numbers here. Since we've gone into this quarantine, we've still handled about 2,000 tickets. That's
Wow.
emails, phone calls with parents, with teachers. I can't even count the number of Google Meets that we've done. And our techs have even been, and our computer support teachers have been logging into teachers' computers remotely to troubleshoot and do that. And that might change the way we do some tech support in the future as well. We're getting time of need support now. You don't have to wait for someone to come. We've also done, I'm really proud of the turnkey trainers, 123 virtual turnkey courses, Google Meet sessions, webinars.
Wow.
And attendance in those courses has been outstanding. It's been over 1,075 people have taken a virtual training course, which, again, up to that point, we never offered that format. It's been a huge success. I've gotten great feedback, and in the future, we're looking to make that a part of the program. Um, so, and I think for my own personal success, I'm honestly most proud of this Talking Tech series. This was kind of an idea that just kind of grew, and we found a few people. I had help from the team, and initially the plan was to do one per week. You see, we're launching out 3 episodes per week because it's been so fun to do. It's been so fun to meet to meet new people, to see colleagues, to see a window into their worlds, and to hear
Mhm.
about what's going on with them. And other than my park videos, which people were forced to watch, these have been the most watched videos I've ever made. Combined Talking Tech, there's been almost 3,000 views of people watching these videos. So I hope that it's brought just a little bit of kind of joy and a little bit of break from the stress. And the goal of this series was not about the technology, where to click. It was really about just trying to find a way to show people are overcoming these things constantly. And we just wanted to hear about teacher success stories. And technology has been such a vital part of that because that's where we're connecting now since we're not in person. But it's not been a series about where to click. It hasn't been trying to check off what tech goal you met. It's really been about, hey, well, how'd you solve that problem with technology? And let's capture that excitement and enthusiasm. They've been so much fun for me to see what's been going on, and I'm so happy to share it. And I've gotten such good feedback. It just, again, makes me just so happy and proud to be part of this community, and happy that this has had a positive impact for some people.
Oh, I think it definitely has. And as I shared with you earlier, I found myself watching them and smiling and laughing and listening and saying, wow, that sounds really great. So I think that exactly what you were trying to do is you did it, and you did it fabulously.
Well, thank
So
you.
this
Yeah,
has
that's great.
been
And
wonderful.
that brings our season 1 to a close. So look forward to season 2 coming next fall.
Excellent, Todd.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Dr. Antunes, thank you so much for talking tech today. It was great to see you. Thank you for all your efforts. I think the communication coming from you has done so much to help people at ease. So thank you for everything you do.
Thank you. We're in it together, and we'll continue to move forward.